Continuing on with those customer wrap rolls that I found at that one bank, we've got a 2-box nickel hunt. Stay tuned for Nickel Hunt and Fill episode number 150, hopefully lucky number 50, boxes 162 and 163. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. We have a 2-box nickel hunt in our quest to find the 50D for the Series 2 album. Now, I don't have the album on the table in front of me. We're trying something different. Fingers crossed it's good luck, but you know we just need the 50D in the Series 2 album, and we need to do it by the 167th box, and this is 2 of the final 6 boxes in order to beat the Series 1 set of boxes it took to find the complete set. That being said, of course, we're looking for any silver nickels, any buffalo nickels, any better dates like semi-key dates and key dates, you name it, maybe a V-nickel. Now, these are customer wrapped rolls, and if you watch one of my recent shorts, I picked up dimes, nickels, and pennies, and this is the nickels that came from that pickup. That being said, we did pretty good in the dimes, so I'm kind of optimistic on the nickels, but I highly doubt they would miss things like buffalo nickels or V-nickels, so I'm not expecting to find that in here, but maybe some silver nickels, and maybe some better dates, and maybe that 50D. I'll tell you that I looked through the holes in the bottom of this box, and it is circulated, and I think I see a war nickel ender, which we'll get to when we get to that box, and we'll see if it is, in fact, a silver nickel. You guys know the drill. We're going to start cracking rolls, and let's see what we can get. I'm kicking it off with the customer wraps because if they're a dud box, then at least we've got a bank box. If they're a really good box, then obviously you'll be along for the ride. I'll bring you in if and when I have a first find in these customer wrapped nickel rolls. Roll number 6 will give us our first nickel from the 40s, and it's going to be a 1947 Philadelphia. I'll make a mention that we also grabbed a 53D earlier on. Roll number 21, we have our oldest Jefferson of the hunt so far, a 1941 Philadelphia. I'll point out, I've also scored a couple of dimes. Roll number 30, the second coin in is a 1940 from Philadelphia. Roll number 31 is going to give us a silver nickel, and I missed it by the edge of my hand, but hunting through, I can see it now. We've got a Philadelphia minted reverse. What year is it? And it's a 1945P with a little bit of a lamination error, maybe, or just damage. Either way, I'll take it. We finally got silver on the board in the customer wrapped rolls box. Roll number 39. Another nickel from 1941. Philadelphia. Roll number 47. Yet another nickel from 1941. Again from Philly. Well, we finished that customer wrapped rolls box, and it went about as expected. A little bit light on the finds, only 14 on the board, not including a really nice 1969 S business strike. No full steps though, nickel. We also got a couple of miscellaneous finds like the dimes, which netted us 10 cents. The best find of the box is going to be the 45P, 35% silver wartime nickel. We got a low mintage 2009 Denver nickel as well, and a few other finds, but as you can see, the board's pretty light, so definitely not the best hunt, but it definitely wasn't a dump back from a coin roll hunter for sure. They would have caught the nickel no matter what that's made out of silver. One box down, another box to go. This is the bank box. It's got the 4 zeros on it. I've been hot with bank box nickels lately, and I thought I saw a silver nickel ender on the bottom side. I'll have to see when we get to it if it is, but let's crack open the top and see what the top looks like. All right, I don't see any obvious enders. Pretty decent mix of new and older designs, but it looks like there's a little bit heavy on the newer designs. That being said, that's a pretty older nickel, probably in the 60s with a good strike right there. So could be a decent box. Somewhere in here, is it this one? It is this one. I knew it was right in the middle of the box from the bottom. This one might be a silver ender, and I don't know if I can do this right now, but let's take a peek. Yeah. It's going to be a 1940 something, maybe a 45. So we have a second silver nickel, and being an end coin, that's a good sign. I'm going to keep it obverse up and that side up. So remember when we get to it. Roll 25, we'll have a silver nickel as an ender. Let's hope that that's a good sign for the box. Let's continue the hunt, and I'll bring you guys in when I have another find. Roll number 55 of the hunt, and it's our friend again, a 1941 nickel from Philly. Roll 57. Another 1940 this time, Jefferson Nickel from Denver. Unfortunately, we're on roll number 25 now. We haven't found anything fancy before it, but it is the roll with the silver ender. Let's see what year it is, confirm it with the mint, and if there's any friends with it. That silver nickel ender is indeed a 1945. It has a ring of death from being an end coin. Is it another Philly? No, it's a 45 Denver. We'll definitely take that. 2 silvers now through the first 75 rolls. Roll 83 of the 100 roll hunt, and we have another nickel from 1947. Another 47 Philly. Roll number 88, and we have our first nickel from 1948. And that's a 48 Denver. Well, that's going to wrap up that 2-box nickel hunt. And the bank box was similar to the customer wrap rolls. Only 24 total finds between the 2 boxes. No Buffalo nickels, no key dates or semi-key dates. But we got a couple of silver nickels, both from 1945, a Philly and a Denver. We'll see if one of those upgrades. We got those 2 dimes, an 09 Denver nickel, a 1993 Canadian nickel, and a couple of beautiful nickels. One is a 64 Denver, not full steps though, and the other one was the 69S, again, not full steps, which is common on nickels. Very few were struck from the mint with the full design. Honorable mention was a 52 Denver as well, in decent shape, so we'll see if that upgrades, but the rest of these were in pretty rough shape. Not a lot of finds. We did get silver. Let me grab the book. Let me compare the finds to it, see if we have upgrades or additions, and then I'll be back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on this 2-box hunt. We have compared all of today's finds to both albums. No upgrades, no additions for either books. That means that we have 163 boxes hunted for Series 2, and we're stuck missing that 50D with only 4 boxes left to beat the Series 1 set of books. Maybe we'll do it, but like I said, even if we don't, we'll just keep hunting. For Series 3, we're still missing the same 3. We have 62 of the 65. Of course, you know we need another 50D, and then both San Francisco 38 and 39s. Tough 2-box hunt. Customer rolls didn't pan out great, and neither did the bank box, but we did score ourselves a couple of silver coins, and that's always good. Hopefully, despite the lack of finds in this 2-box hunt, you guys still found this video fun. If you did, I sure would appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. Might not have been anything for the books, but we got a little something for the silver jar.